Cool. Audio is recording. What's up, everybody? We're back.
Welcome back to What Did I Do Q&A.
What did I do?
We
What did I
answer
do?
more questions sent in via you, DM, comments, Reddit, wherever.
We should probably make a Reddit at some point so everybody can slide in there.
We really should.
Yeah, we'll get on that. All right, what we talking about today?
So
lay it on me.
today we're talking about relationships and are they dying?
Yes,
I think so.
me too.
I think so.
I think there's a lot of factors that contribute to it, but I do think that they are dying, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I just feel like the whole concept of I'm trying to find the way the best way to describe it. I think it comes down to the whole, at least how society views men and women, especially their whole gender roles and like what who's supposed to do what and what on. Because I see a lot of women talking about, I'm independent, I don't need this and I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got the whole trust thing, and everybody's always like, can I trust this person? I'm tired of getting my heart broken. And it's like, y'all need to stop falling in love so easily. For real. That's what the problem is. Among many. But I do think that it is dying. In a general, if I had to answer it one word, yes.
And I said this before too. He said, excuse me, you should have a better judge of character, man.
Yes.
You need to be able to judge someone's character, like depending on the way they carry themselves, the content of their character, or what are you looking for? You know what I mean? If you're looking for things that are superficial and or surface level, then you're gonna get superficial and surface level. Mm-hmm. Whenever they don't wait to see what is this person like on Mad Day. You know what I mean? Exactly. Are they gonna beat me? Are they gonna hit me? You know what I mean? Or are they reliable? Are they dependent? Are they independent? Whatever the case may be, they never figure these things out before they get into the relationship. They just want to jump in. You know what I mean? And it was one thing that women say that I really, really, really despise is when they say, I like them to be hood, a little hood. I want you to be a little hood. Hood, define hood. What do you mean when you say hood? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Roll the Drewski clip, bro. Like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Really?
It's funny because we actually had a conversation like that with one of our female friends not that long ago, and she's talking about, we questioned her on it. We was like, why? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? And she just essentially said it was for like a time being type of thing. It's like, but why even waste your time?
Yeah.
Like, why even give it the time of day if you know at the end of the day you're not going to be with somebody like that forever?
Why?
Now I get it. There's some people that want to date for fun, but still, as a concept, why? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be healthy for you. It's not gonna end in a positive way. And I'm not saying nobody from the hood can be. That's not what I'm talking about. But the present day idea when we're referring to hood, we mean somebody who's kind of, you know what I'm saying, who do all that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about. You get me? And I do see a lot of women gravitate towards that. I don't know what it is. They like the rush. I like the wind in my hair.
It's a thrill.
Yeah, I don't.
You want some bullets flying by you?
Not for real.
Don't sound good, man. No, when you hear that whistle, that first, you still want them to be a little hood. You still want them to be a little hood. Oh, I want him to have ops. I want him to have people that want to kill him. That's what I want. For my life to be in constant danger.
You want to live in constant fear.
Yeah.
For a certain part of your life.
Oh, pretty much. That's what they want.
But here's the thing. A lot of these women that are attracted to this hood persona are aware of good men. And it also ties into... Nice guys finish last. That whole thing.
Yeah.
They like bad guys. Oh, he's
they
gonna
do.
cheat on me. I like it. And that's how it looks.
Or it's like, I have hope. I always have hope that they're gonna change for me. So we have a homegirl that said that, fuckboy that's gonna change for me. Yeah. Change.
That's your idea of a love story. He changed for me.
Yeah.
We should.
I mean, let's talk about the odds. What are the odds? People don't like to think about probability anymore. That means they didn't pay attention in math school. You know what I'm saying? Or math class, excuse me. But anyway, the probability of that is very small. You know what I mean? It's like if you met a person that was able to change bodies whenever they wanted to, you think that you met the original them? What's the probability of that being who they really are?
Yeah.
You know, so what's the probability of that guy stopping what he was doing just to be with you? What do you bring to the table in order to make him do that? And plus, it's not
amazing pussy.
It's not. It's nothing that you're gonna do that's gonna get him to stop. He has to stop that.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a change of perspective, and
Exactly.
in order for
And
you,
environment too.
yes, and environment. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times when people are like that, they have a daughter. You know what I mean? They have kids, and it takes that in order for them to see it different. Rod Wave said it. Took me to have my own kid to see it different. That's some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want nobody doing that to your mama.
I do see a lot of rappers too. They'll have a change of pace when they have kids, or when they start a family, and when they find a good wife. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin?
I've seen Kevin Gates. I've seen Dirk do it. You feel me? I see a lot of rappers who end up having kids. You see the light in their eyes. You see, all right, this is my young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dolph just got killed. And if you've ever seen a clip of Dolph around his kids, I don't give a fuck what he was doing. He was a good father to his kids. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, that is a wake-up call for a lot of people. But the other thing I want to add on to that is, do you really want to wait to that point to where it's got to be, that's the only thing? That's, all right, we have a kid and we're not even married yet. You don't even have the resources to take care of the kid. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing you have to remember is, when you get into these relationships, it's also like, you get into them, you have to make sure, it's like, all right, you want them to change for you, right? If you even make it that far. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember, you guys are both young and dumb, right? You got to get through all them humps. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you have to think about this. You have to, because otherwise you're going to end up in a position where you're stuck in a relationship, stuck with a kid with somebody that you probably shouldn't be with for a long period of time, because they're not healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boils down to. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, like, at the same time, like, I understand that, like, dudes, like, we got to do better. You know what I mean? And I don't mean we as if we're grouped into that targeted demographic that I'm speaking upon, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm talking about we as a unit have to do better, because you don't really give these women much to trust. You know what I'm saying? And this is another reason why, like, social media is becoming a big thing, you know what I'm saying? And people's opinions are easily being spread, you know what I mean? Like, it's influential, and then these social media influencers, you know what I mean? If this person has a lot of followers, now they got fans and all this stuff, and they have their opinions, and people start to flock to that opinion, you know? So that's why I think relationships are dying, is because people are looking for things that's not even really within themselves. You're looking for what, you know, the media says, or what society views now, you know, like, which is no longer
superficial, to be honest.
Yeah, it's no longer traditional.
Yeah.
Like, I like the whole, you know what I mean, breadwinner, provider, you know what I mean, and then the whole nurturer of a woman, you know what I mean, catering and being at home and all that, like, all that. I like that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? I don't mean like women can't work or nothing like that. Like, no, not by any means. It's just something along those lines, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of having somebody that's like, oh, I like them to be a little hood? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I can easily acknowledge that. I come from the hood. I've lived in the hood. I know what it's like in the hood. I have hood smarts, street smarts, but I'm more book smart than I am street smart. You know what I'm saying? So maybe is that what they mean when they say I like them a little hood, for them to come from the hood? Because I feel like that's a major part of my character, being that I came from a really, really low class area. You know what I mean? I came from poor to middle class to just having class, period. You know what I mean? So it took a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they mean, because you got to see the other side in order to understand the other side. But I really don't get it. I like him to be a little hood. You like him to be a little hood. Do you want him to potentially punch you in the face whenever you do something wrong? Is that what it is? You want to be afraid, like, oh, is he gonna hit me now?
To potentially draw his weapon in an unnecessarily weak ass a fucking argument he got in with somebody else.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the hot head mentality.
Yeah. How many of the
somebody who's gonna die in a couple years?
How many major business owners you know what I mean, that's making, 6-7 figures, somebody that's doing really well for themselves? How many of them are a little hood, right? A little hood. Come on, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you get the gist. They don't exist.
Yeah.
They don't exist. Ain't no such thing as, oh, he just a little hood. Just a little hood. You a little hood. That's why. That's what the problem is. That's you a little bit hood. That's what you really want to say. I want him to have a little bit about him, that just have a little bit ain't shitness to yourself, so that I don't have to worry about being shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be too much for me. Don't be too successful.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be ain't shit. I don't want to have to think about doing better all the time. That's what it sounds like.
Let us know how you feel about that, because I'm curious to hear how you guys feel about that. If you agree with us or if you disagree, I honestly don't care. But I want to know how you guys. I want to hear your voices, because I want to hear if you see what we're talking about, because it's real. You know what I'm saying? You probably know at least one person close to you that is like that.
Yeah.
So please drop a comment. Let us know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you have something that maybe we missed, or you would like us to loop back around on, holla at us. Shoot us a comment. Hit up the Reddit when we make it. We will drop it in the description when we do. But just let us know. We would love to hear it, honestly.
Yeah, and if you're guilty, admit that you're guilty. That's the only way you do better.
Yeah,
and maybe somebody around you can help you, offer you a different perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
So
all right, y'all.
Just be honest.
See you in the next one.